Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Ken's Pats Talks Patriots podcast. It is Friday, and I'm coming to you as I always do with my final breakdown of the Jets and Patriots game, final breakdown of Week 3. So this going to go ahead and hop right on in it. Jets versus Patriots. Patriots at Jets, first road game of the year. Man, it's like it's been a while since we've been on the road. Man, we've had two home losses in front of our fans, two home losses. So it's safe to say this is a must-win game for us. Must win. We must come out and win this game from the start, man. And it's not going to be easy. This Jets team is not the same as the Jets teams in the past. Like, I think this is probably the toughest one. Yeah, they got a roster. They're low on that defensive line, low in the secondary. Offense skill position, they're good. They're not great, but they're good. Garrett Wilson is a beast on the outside, number one receiver. They got Dalvin Cook. They got Brees Hall. Remember last year, Brees Hall did not play none of those games. He didn't play none of the game. He was hurt, messed up his ACL the first couple of weeks, so we didn't play Brees Hall at all last year. So this is going to be a tough game, a really really tough game, man. We got our work cut out for us. We definitely have our work cut out for us in this game, man. And it's going to be a tough one. Yes, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Aaron Rodgers will not be there, but I'm pretty sure when the schedule makers came out with this game, they thought Rodgers was going to be there. He's not going to be there. He did get hurt to his Achilles a couple weeks ago in Monday Night Football against Buffalo. So I mean, I guess you can say that the Patriots caught a break. You don't want to wish injury on nobody, but they did catch a break because they could be teasing with and looking at 0-3. You lost week 1 to the Philly on last play, lost the Miami last week on last play, and you're coming in to New York 0-2, a team you beat 14 straight times, and this is why they brought Aaron Rodgers in, to one to break that streak, and for another to get them to the Super Bowl and get them to the playoffs, get them over the hump. So, but one on their checkoff list was to finally beat the Patriots because they hadn't been able to beat them. And this game here has me feeling I'm on edge with this game. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what Patriots team I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get the team that comes out start out slow, or are we finally going? I mean, it seems like the only team we get up for is the Jets. We get up to play the Jets for some. I don't know what it is. We don't get up for Miami no more. We don't get up for Buffalo. None of the top teams in the AFC or no. We don't get up for those guys. But our last few wins, we have not had a dominant win against a team, and I don't know when. We haven't had, I think, probably but the Bills, probably Buffalo, and that was a windstorm on Monday Night Football in 2021. Ricky Max rookie year. And so I guess, I mean, that one deserves an asterisk beside it, but that's the only game we've really got up for. Since then, we have not beat no good team. We get up for the Jets. We dominate New York. We match up good. Some teams just have your number. We dominate New York. That's the only team we can get up from nowadays. And these bad teams like the Colts or the Texans, we beat up on teams like that. We could beat up on them all the time, but we do not play good against tough opponents. But I do feel, looking at what the Jets did last week in Dallas, the game was close for the most part, but then Dallas broke away with a defense. Zach Wilson turned the ball over through 3 interceptions. But other than that, I mean, they defense hung him in there. They did got drove on for a couple of drives. That Dallas offense, they didn't know what to expect from them. CD Lamb is a beast. But man, like, we have not, like, we haven't got up for nobody but the Jets. And you can best believe if we lose and we get the 0-3 in New York against the Jets, it's going to be a lot of rumblings. And I think it can be bad. It's going to be bad, man. I really, really believe it's going to be bad. You're going to start to hear the fire Belichick. You're going to start to hear a lot of rumors, man. A lot of things going to be going on. We dropped 0-3. Because not to say we had Super Bowl expectations this year, but we didn't expect to be 0-2, I don't think. I thought we could have split in one of these first 2 weeks games. And then you lose to New York. You're 0-3 with the talent. I mean, you don't have the best talent, but the moves you made, everybody blamed everything on Matt Patricia last year. And Matt Patricia in Philadelphia, his team is 2-0. We're 0-2 with Bill O'Brien and new pieces on offense. Matt Patricia ain't there. Can't blame Patricia. Patricia ain't to blame for us putting up 17 points last week or 20 points in week 1. Patricia doing his own thing in Philadelphia. He's not to blame for that. So It's this right here. The sense of urgency has to be there. This is close as a must win. Not to say the season is over or lost if you lose this game, because there's still plenty of football to be played. We're not even a month to the season, but you have put yourself in a magnificent hole that I don't think you have the talent or just I don't think you have enough to pull yourself out of it. I don't think you'll be able to pull yourself out of it. This Jets team, Zach Wilson threw three interceptions last week. Oh yeah, Trayvon Diggs is out for the season. Hearts off to Trayvon Diggs, good player, man. I love Trayvon. Him and Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is one of my best wide receivers. Trayvon Diggs is out for the year towards ACL in practice. Man, it's gonna be a big loss to that Cowboy defense. We do play Dallas next week, but this week we're talking about the Jets. I get into the Cowboys next week, but man, like that's it's we got to. This is a must win. You get the 1-2, and you get the 1-2 going into week 4, almost a quarter of the season. You're third in the division when everybody thought you to be last. You're third in the division because the Jets will slide down. You and the Jets be tied 1-2. Dolphins 2-1. Buffalo got a tough game against Washington. They might get to 2-1. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing from Washington. They are undefeated, but you get to 1-2. Now you're third. Sky's not falling. Now you're looking a little better. But you got the and I'm hearing the weather's gonna be bad for that game in New York. I'm hearing maybe a monsoon. So, like, it's probably you could be a game. We're gonna have to protect Matt Jones. I don't expect a lot of throwing. Be a running game. It's gonna be a slugfest, like a baseball game. 13-6, 13-3. I mean, what were the scores from last year? Two close games. And I really feel like if Zach Wilson would have made a couple of plays in any of those games last year, they could have beat us. They were that close last year. They were that close last year to beating us last year. Won no blowouts. So the thing is with the Jets, we must stop that running game. Dalvin Cook and Brees Hall. They didn't get going against Dallas because Dallas built that lead. But if we can stop that running game, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. Because Zach Wilson gonna hand us a couple. He always does. He's gonna give us a couple. But we must stop that running game first. Because that's gonna set the play action. We start the run game, put the game in Zach Wilson's hand, we got it. Game ball. I mean, that's ball game. That's ball game right there. Start the run game, put the game in Zach Wilson's hand, make him throw you a couple. Garrett Wilson versus Christian Gonzalez is going to be an interesting matchup. I can't wait to see that. The rookie has really held his own the past his first 2 weeks. I mean, coming to the season, he's put the clamps on. I ain't gonna say he put the clamps on, but he has been pretty good as advertised. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, week 1. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Water, week 2. And nobody's really killed them or no 100 yard, haven't given up no big plays, haven't given up 100 yards. Christian Gonzalez has been as advertised. I can't wait to see his matchup against Zach Wilson. I mean, against Zach Wilson and Garrett Wilson. Should be an interesting one. They do have Randall Carr, Alan Lazard, Nicole Hardman. Haven't really heard a lot from those guys. It's really just Garrett Wilson in the running game. The offensive line is not good. You think the Patriots line is good? I'm worried it's bad. Jets offensive line is probably worse. So we shouldn't have no problem getting to him, putting some pressure on him, getting him confused. We just gotta get out to a quick start. We must get out to a quick start this game. Get up and stay up. Can't get behind because that Jets defense is for real. And they're gonna be looking to bounce back this week because they struggled last week against the Cowboys. They're gonna come out fired up. The pressure's on them. Pressure on us too, but the pressure's on the Jets. They're gonna come out fired up. They gave up what 30 points last week. That's from that New York Jets defense. They gonna be angry. And then they done lost 14 straight games. I know most of the players that are with them now weren't there for the 14 straight losses, but they're tired of losing to us, man. They're tired of it. They could beat everybody in the division except us. So they're gonna. I mean, at some point the ball going to turn. It's gonna bounce in the other direction. I just don't know when. I do not know when. Real quick on the injury front, Marcus Jones was placed on IR. We did officially sign Will Greer today. Um, Jack Jones won't be back to a couple more weeks. Marcus Jones on IR. So a couple other things happened. Trent Brown, new contract. He should be back. We should have our starting offensive line fine this week. City so returned to practice today in a red non-con jersey. Um, we're getting healthy. The depth at corner is getting tested a little bit, but we are getting healthy. I expect to see Jalen Mills a little bit at slot too, because now you will have Krista Gonzalez, Jonathan Jones, probably Jalen Mills, Miles Bryant in the slot, mixed with Sean Wade too. But Marcus Jones is on IR. He's going to be out a minimum 4 games, so he'll probably be back probably mid or later on in the year. with Jonathan, with Marcus Jones. Tough injuries going to hurt us a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be able to withstand it. We got some. I dealt Jack Jones should be back in a couple weeks after the Dallas game, and I think we'll be fine from there. That would be fine. We got Gonzo at one, Jonathan at two, Miles Bryant, Jalen Mills at the third. So I think we'll be fine there. I'm not too worried about that injury right now. Damari Douglas, I want to see him get back on track. He did fumble last week, and you seen from a small sample size when he get the ball in his hand, he can be electric. You seen what Damari Douglas can do when he gets that ball in his hand. We don't have that. Juju's not give you that. Parker definitely ain't give you that. Kendrick Bourne, no. I mean, we don't have that. So we benched them last week. I didn't understand that. Like I said, I didn't understand that. You have no other player that kind of gives you that jitterbug, that spark, that explosion like Pop Douglas give you. So I expect to see a bounce back game for him, man. I don't think he'll fumble no more. So man, we just gonna see what happens, man. If they don't work, if our offensive line, we gotta protect Matt Jones. I'm hoping the weather's not too bad, so we can get a little, so we can get to see a little more of this Bill Brown offense. I want to see us with a lead, man, and see how we look. Damn, we've been trailing. You're not gonna beat nobody down 10-0, 13-0. And then you trailing, man. I want damn, like we have to get on the Jets early, put a foot on their neck, and just get on, man. Just get on with this game. Get on to next weekend Dallas, a game that I should be at. But I can't wait for this game Sunday, man. Thursday night football action last night. San Francisco beat the Giants. I think a lot of people thought that was going to happen. Pretty good game to the end, but San Francisco pulled away. Brock Purdy, I'm starting to like him. And I'm starting to like him, man. I think these Thursday night games are, you kind of see these teams come out with slow starts. And I think that's what happened with San Francisco. They didn't have Brandon Ayuk last night, and they still pulled away in the end. So, good win for San Fran. Some good games this weekend, man. Got another doubleheader on Monday night. I know Steelers and Raiders are playing Sunday night. Um, Other than that, that's about it, man. That's about the Friday night. Just chilling, watching some college football, looking at some plays, some things, and that's really about it. Just getting ready for the game Sunday, man. Can't wait, man. Cannot wait. But for my final prediction for this game, I'm gonna go Patriots 20, 23-16 Patriots. I think we can put up 20 points. I think we'll bounce back. The sense of urgency is there. We'll get going, man. I'm going 23-16 Patriots. That's going to be my final score for this game. Also, down at the bottom, you see the tag down there. Subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. If you're going to check me out later on, make sure you like, you share, you comment. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on IG Cans_Pats Talk. Follow me on Twitter, Kendall_Willie, or you can put in at Cans Pats Talk. That's my Twitter. Cash out. You want to support the show? You don't have to. But if you would like to support the show, you can send anything to the cash out right there. I would greatly appreciate it, man. I'm here to bring y'all some of the best Patriots content. That's all. I'm a realist. I'm not a biased fan. I'm a realist. So I'm here to bring y'all some of the best Patriots content. But hey, man, it's a Friday night. I'm gonna get back in and watch some college football. Do some more prep work for the game on Sunday. Hey, and I will be going live finally this Sunday after the game. I will be going live on my Instagram. Make sure you tune in. The name down at the bottom. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good night, a great weekend. Enjoy some college football. And hey, like I said, you're gonna check me out later on. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like, comment, let me know how I did. And hey, also the cash out. Make sure you support the show. You don't have to, but hey, anything you would like to give or want to give, I'd greatly appreciate it. But hey, man, I appreciate it. See you guys on Sunday, man. Good luck. Let's go. Appreciate it.